Likkutei Torah, Tzav, page 34, bottom of the first column, Eis Daled. The Rabbi explains the difference between Kriyas Yamsuf and Moshiach. V'ikol Shivan Necholim. So by Kriyas Yamsuf was Malchus Datzilas, because normally from Atzilas into Bria there was this concealment, and then that concealment came off, so Atzilas came into Bria. But La'aseh Lavai, it's 7 because that's the obviously Mois, which is the level of Atzilas, and because it's the level of Atzilas, it's from higher to Kesed Tatzilas, from Kesed Tatzilas, and therefore the Nahad, which is the level of Chachma, that's where the split, and therefore the revelation came from Kesed into Atzilas. Okay, so he says now, and he says that's the whole Yeruach Hakim Rachaves, so Pnei Amayim, the level of Mashiach. Okay, so be a shaykh sin mikol shivan necholim daika. The gila pnimis hatay she'ela osid. So the Rabbi explained before that this hikal shivan necholim is the gila pnimis hatayra. In other words, in order to have the revelation of regular Torah, you needed kriyas yamsuf. To have the gila pnimis hatayra, then you need also the level of the hikal shivan necholim. So he says, we'll understand based on what it says on the Parshat Vayashkim, Lavim Babeikin. So it says over there, Shemidot, Shel Yaakov Avinu Olav Shalom, Ubechinetz Rachmim El Yenim Teferes Datzilas. What is the attribute of Yaakov? Avram is Chesed, Yitzhak the Gevurah, and Yaakov is Teferes, which is Rachmim. So Yaakov is Teferes of Atzilas. Hanafilu Kol Ha'elim is Yenim. Shaykh Meneif, Ubechinetz Rachmanus, even on the higher level, it's interesting. Now, Rabbi mentioned, what's normally Rachmanis? You have pity on somebody. They're down and out, and you have pity on them. Right? You have Rachmanis. You don't have to have Rachmanis on somebody who's doing well. Right? Rachmanis is on somebody who's down and out. How do you have Rachmanis in Atzilas? Atzilas is not down and out. He says, because even afilu alayim etzayenim shach v'nefel b'chinas rachmanis, and the madregas hashvatim yitzir Yaakov hem b'madregas shelamat mimenu, which is even lower. So what rachmanis are we talking about? La'eder rachmim rabim to awaken mersal needs is elukus hasheira b'nafshein, and the spark of elukus, which rests on his nafesh ech shiyar deployim. The way it comes down in wonder, it's like, this is a quote from Tanya. The Rachmanis says the neshama comes from the loftiest places all the way down to the lowest of the lowest places. So therefore you need to have Rachmanis and the nitzitz of the neshama in you. Because Rachmanis is based on the das. Based on how much you understand the person's needs, that's how much you have Rachmanis on him. If you don't understand their needs, you don't have das, understanding their needs, why would you have Rachmanis in them? From where we can understand. Now we can understand why by Kriyas Yamsuf there had to be 12 channels for the 12 Shvatim. What's the Rachmanis of the Shvatim? Of the Neshama coming into the body. That in the world of Asiya, where the neshama comes into the body, is very great. Right? The way the neshama comes into the body, that's the lowest of the low. In the higher worlds, the way the neshama is in the higher worlds, there's no rachmanis on him, because the neshama still feels halukus. But also love it when the world of Asiya will become refined. Hashem, and the glory of Hashem will be revealed. What happened last love? He said highest and lowest are equal. That means now Asiya is lower, so therefore there's Rachmanis and the neshama coming all the way down into Asiya. Right? When the neshama comes into Asiya. That's why where does the Yaakov is attribute of Rachmanis. So the Shvatim are the level of Rachmanis, right? The level of Rachmanis of Yaakov. Im kein also Shaykh Rachmanis zu ayidi de Basir Yesem Bria. So he says like this: La'aseh Lavai, there's no more Rachmanis. Because the lowest world and the highest world are all the same. So there's no lower and there's no higher. Gimel Rachmanis shall of his atzman. Shafil al eil so yenim shach neifel beginners Rachmanis. He said like this. What's the loss of loving? To have it say that the neshama came down to Asiya, and that's the Rachmanis you need to have on the neshama, he said that's not Rachmanis, loss of loving. Why? Because when Moshiach comes, that level is going to be Asiya and Atzilus, they're the same. What's the Rachmanis loss of loving? The Rachmanis loss of loving is even an Atzilus, because Atzilus it's still a world. Yeah, Atzilus and Asiya are going to be equal. But even Atzilus is a Yerida, the descent. Just like through awakening from below, having Rachmanis and the Shvatim. You awaken Rachmim from above, meaning, just like you have Rachmanis down here, awakens Rachmanis above. Hashevet shall elon, the branch of a tree. Shakef, so when you bend it down, when you bend down a branch, it's not only the branch going down, the whole tree goes down. You bend the whole tree. But that's what he says, interesting. Shevet is a soft branch. Mat is a hard branch. But Shevet is so when you pull down the Shevet, the branch, the whole tree goes down. Therefore, when you bring down Elokus, you bring down all of Elokus. When you drag down Elokus into the world, so you're actually dragging all of Elokus into the world. Which is the level Amshach is Chachmila. Then you bring down this level of Chachma. Like he says later, what brings down Elokus is Torah. So Kachla also love it. By awakening the Rachmanis of the Ovis. Not of the Shvatim, of the Ovis, Yamshich Haidei is the roots of the Leila Bechinis Rachmim Gedalim of Adich Anpin, which is even higher than Chesed and Gvur Tveres of Atzilus. So he says like this: there's one level of Rachmanis that you're awakening the fact that the Shvatim come down. Yeah, that's one level of Rachmanis. Last level of the Rachmanis is that the Ovis, even Atzilus, is a descent. So what does that Rachmanis bring down? A higher level. Rachmanis on the Shvatim reveals the level of Atzilus. Rachmanis on the Ovis brings down Kesef, Adichanpin. Ukamesha Kozak, the Pasuk says, Uverachmim Gedelim Akaptech, with great mercy I'll gather you, and it says, Chasti mi'itech layamush. Then my chesed from Hashem says, my chesed from you will never leave. Chazdi daika. Vaydei zayum shechiz galus penimis hatera, which is merchen stima. Shalom ma'alim in chacham datzil, which is the chacham of chesed, which is higher than chacham of atzilus.
Is this one reason why in Shmoneh Esrei we say Elokei Abraham, Elokei Yaakov, Elokei Yitzchak?
No, we say Elokei Abraham, Elokei Yitzchak.
Yeah.
No.
Is it one reason because it's because of the Rachmanut of the Avot? Okay.
He says by Kriyas Yamsuf, okay, it was the level of Yud-based Gzorim, the Yud-based channel, which is the Shvatim. So you're bringing down Atzilus into Bria, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, La'aseh Lavai, the Rachmanis is not going to be on the fact that the Neshamas of the Shvatim fell into Bria, Tzir, and Asiyah. Because in La'aseh Lavai, Asiyah and Atzilus are equal. What's the Rachmanis La'aseh Lavai? That Atzilus is still a world versus above worlds. So what is that Rachmanis awaken? The level of Kesed, higher than world, into Atzilus. And therefore, La'aseh Lavai is the Gila Pnimis HaTeira, which is hidden, Seidus HaTeira. And therefore, it went into 7, which is the Ovis, versus 12, which is the Shvatim. So he says, the Gemara said, what was the Eitz Das? What fruit was it? So from all the Torah perspectives, it wasn't an apple. It was an esrog, it was a fig, it was a chita. Says, okay, but he says like this. V'kosha, the mokamachem of word, chet equals chad be'ezeises atayt. Chita, I mean. Chita, 8, 9, and 5 equals 22. So chita, that's why Torah is called lechem, because chita is the 22 letters of Torah. So the question is, Torah is so great, how do you say the Eitz Das was Torah or chita? The chita is very low. Ve'ech nikra Eitz Das. So he says, ach inkem of a makamachem. But the Indian is like explained somewhere else. But Shoshik Dimi so Nasil and Ishma. So it says over there like this: Torah Shebiksav is Eitz Chaim, and Torah Shebal Peh is called in Zay Ilana de Tevera. Okay, so it says like this in Kabbalah. There are 2 trees, right? Torah is Eitz Chaim Hila Machzikim Ba. So there's Torah is Eitz Chaim, and there's Eitz Das, right? Which is Chita, which is Torah. So there's 2 levels of Torah. Eitz Chaim, he says, is Torah Shebiksav, and Eitz Das Tevera is a level of Torah Shebal Peh. And he said right away, V'leishi Chas V'Shalom Eitz Das Tevera. You can't say Torah is Ra. Ki Torah Shebal Peh is Malchus Datzilus. So what does it mean that Torah is Eitz Das Tevera? Adoratzalem Shemislabesh is divided Eitz Das Tevera. She klipet snega. What's the whole idea of Torah? Torah mitzvahs is to elevate klipa snega, which is still klipa. So Torah Shebal Peh, which by the way explains how to do the mitzvah, what to do, how to do, when to do, and all that, that is dealing with klipa snega. Therefore, Torah Shebal Peh is called Eitz Das Tevera. And he said, "V'negam b'Torah shebiksav ksiv b'shivri lochem mati lechem." When it's in the teichacha, mati lechem is Eitz Chaim. Mati lechem, like we said, is Torah shebiksav, the 22 letters of Torah, chita, right? That's Torah shebiksav. Well, b'shvir is luchas adishenis, and when the first level of the first luchas broke, nishtal shavin islab shebidvarim gashmim. Then, because it says like this, the Medrash says, if we only had the first luchas, we would have Torah and part of Nevi'im Eksuvim. Now that we have the second luchas, we have Torah Shebiksav, Torah Shebal Peh, the whole spiel. He says, because Torah Shebiksav is a mashpia, and Torah Shebal Peh is receiving from Torah Shebiksav what to do. V'ibir appears Torah Shebiksav. Lochein Adam Rishon Lifnei Hachet, before Adam Rishon sinned, Haya Lamayla Mechina Zu, was above this level of Birudim. Why didn't Hashem want him to eat from the Eitz Das? Hashem cares if he eats a fruit, because he couldn't elevate that level of Birudim. It's too great for it. Moshe Rabbeinu said, "Me'ayin li basar," right? Moshe Rabbeinu was above all this stuff. Adam Rishon was too great. And he says, the Bira Eitz Das Tevera says in Sefer Gilgul and Perikut Tes from Darizal, Sha'adam Rishon Lifnei Achet was the level of Moshiach U'Lamayl Medreges Moshe. Adam Rishon before the Chet was the level of Moshiach and higher than Moshe Rabbeinu. Because Moshiach is higher than Moshe Rabbeinu. Therefore, Modesh Shalei Haya B'Gan Eden. Where did Adam Rishon live? In Gan Eden, which was the level of Nor Yitzim Eden. Meaning, what did he have in Gan Eden? Eden Atzmei, which is Pnimis HaTorah, She'is Galul also Lavei Mashiach. Now, what is the concept mitzvahs b'teos l'asad lavei? It doesn't mean God forbid there won't be any mitzvahs. The Avedis now Torah mitzvahs is to be mevarid birudim of klipas neiga. But l'asad lavei there's no klipas neiga. There's no klipa b'chlal. Ruach HaTomah avim in audits. So it's going to be a different level of birurim. So Adam Rishon before the Chet was above any Aveda birurim. And therefore Hashem said, don't eat it, because
You don't need it.
you can't do it. You're above it. Just like in the opposite way, food that Hashem forbids us to eat is because we can't elevate it. That's because we're not great enough. Over there, Adam Rishon is too great.
So if Adam wouldn't have eaten from, what would have been the plan for the rest of the...
If my mother-in-law had the wheel, she'd be aware. No, I mean, if. The whole plan was Neir Alila B'nei Adam, that he should eat it, and it should happen, and it should be Avedis Birurim. In other words, like this, Adam Rishon was the level of Moshiach. No Birurim, no nothing. The problem with that is, that was what Hashem did. Hashem made that. Hashem said, that's great, Elam HaMiloi Lekulim many times, but Hashem said that I make a perfect world, no big deal. That I make a perfect world that doesn't need to be refined, big deal. Hashem could do whatever he wants. Hashem says, no, I want something even better. I want that you guys create this Avedis HaBirurim. Now, in order to do Birurim, you first need the Klippa. So Adam and Rishon ate from this tree to cause a mixture of Tev and Ra. Like this Tev and Ra was separate. There was Tev and Ra. And that's what it says when Moshiach comes. When Moshiach comes, the Gemara says it's going to be Kula Zaki and Kula Chayev. Either simply it means everybody guilty or everybody innocent. Somebody said he asked the Rebbe, so maybe Taka is going to be Kula Chayev. It's easier. Who said it's going to be Kula? So the Rebbe, this is what the guy said. The Rebbe said, me and Katzenel buying from the Torah are not going to let that happen. Okay. So the Rebbe explained once, what does it mean Kula Zaki, Kula Chayev? Simply means either everybody's going to be good or everybody's going to be bad. That's when Mashiach comes. So the Rebbe said, that's not what it means. Kula Chayev and Kula Zaki means it's going to be clear what's good and what's bad. It's not going to be a mixture, good is bad, bad is good. People today, they do bad, they think it's good, they do good, they think it's bad. It's all messed up. Yeah? So Kula Chayev and Kula Zaki means it's going to be clear. Before Eitzadas, Ra was Ra, Tev is Tev, it was clear. Mashiach's coming is also going to create, is going to be Tev and Ra, that's it. No more Avedis HaBirurim. But Hashem said, what does he want? Hashem wanted that it should be Avedis HaBirurim, because then you have the Aved of the Matzah, the Aved of the Jew, and that's what Hashem wants. And that's why it's interesting. The Alter Rebbe says that Eitz Chaim writes that the Adam Rishon before the Chet was the level of Mashiach higher than Moshe Rabbeinu. And therefore he lived in Gan Eden, which is Yor Yetzim Ilam Shebuchinas Eden Asim Pnim Satay She's Galil also Lavei De Mashiach, which is even Lamayim Buchinas Eitzis Hanal, which is even higher than the 22 letters of Torah. Being in the Hain if you're down not, he calls a Yuvan. Ingen Tnuf Shtei Alachem Agai B'Shnei Kvasim B'Chag Shavuos. Therefore, what did they do? They waved 2 breads on top of the 2 sheep. That's what the pasuk says. Ki Shtei Alechem is Torah Shebiksav and Torah Shebal Peh. It says in Kabbalah, why were there Shtei Alechem? Torah is called Lechem. L'chu Lachmo B'Lachmi. Shtei Alechem is Torah Shebiksav and Torah Shebal Peh. That needed to be waved with the sheep. What are the sheep? Rachmim Midatzah Shel Yaakov. Shaydei Amshachas Rachmim Elu. Through bringing down Rachmadas on the level of Torah. Mamshich and Gilead Torah. She Bechinas Lechem. You reveal the level of Torah, which is bread, and that elevates the midas of the kvasim. Yaakov Avinu, what was his aveda with Lavan over there? The kvasim hifted Yaakov with the sheep. Yeah, because sheep is level Rachmanis, which is the level of Yaakov. Therefore, Yaakov played with colored sticks. Or Kamesha calls which is the level of Rachmim. I'll bring it to me. But what's Tenufas HaLechem VaKvasim? Hainu Lahal is Hatera, which is the Lechem of Chita, Lekashu Lechabra, Be'erin Zabaruch on the level of Eden or Elyon Mamish. To elevate the Torah, waving it means elevating it to a level higher than the Chabez Eisis HaTorah, higher than that level. Lahal is Rachmanim Min Shala Avis. to awaken the Achmanis of the Ovis. The Mekayim Mishashim level of Rachmim Gedalim. Therefore he says, what's the union of Torah? To awaken the Achmanis of Hashem. So he said that's why Torah has 13 midas Torah Dreshes by him. Why does Torah have Yud Gimel midas Torah Dreshes by him? Rabbi Shmuel Eimer. Yeah? Because Torah corresponds to Yud Gimel midas Rachmim. Just like there's Yud Gimel midas Rachmim, there's 13 ways of learning Torah. So he said that's the whole avodah of the Yid. And that's why it says Hashem is going to dry up the Yam Mitzrayim, and the Radak says Hainu Nar Mitzrayim, which is the Nilus, and that's what Mitzvahs see and Mitzvahs Dav also say. What Yam Mitzrayim represents the Nilus, the Nile. Right now, Pros was the fourth. But one of them was Pisha, what Rashi says is Nilus Nar Mitzrayim. Okay, therefore, so it says in the Zayar that Pishain is the Nilus. What's Vehechem Hashem Shlushain Yam Mitzrayim? What's Yam Mitzrayim? The Nile. And he said, therefore it says, Kagan Hashem Keret Mitzrayim, V'fi Shalasham Nimshuch Echad Midal Nahor, so Yetzim Gan Eden. Why does it say Kagan Hashem Keret Mitzrayim? Because one of the four rivers that came to water the Gan was in Mitzrayim, the Nilus. Pishin was the Nile. Not the Nile, the Nile. So therefore, that level, Mitzrayim had the level of Kagan Hashem, because it was the Gan with the Ayin Hashem Achad Pishin. And then in Parshat Chayesod, the Zayar says, why does it say Shem Ha'echad? It says Shem Echad. Ha'echad means a special one. Miyuchad Mikulam, which is unique. Of all of them, therefore the Chachmas Mitzrayim was more than the whole world. Why did Mitzrayim have the greatest Chachma? Eden is a level of Chachma. Nor Yetzim Eden is a level of Chachma going down. Where did it go down? One of the rivers, and the unique river of them all is the Nile. So therefore Mitzrayim had a tremendous level of Chachma.
So there's one river going into the Gan, and then four coming out? Is that what you're saying?
No. Nor Yetzim Eden, Bahashkis Hagan, Umishabi Parid. From the Gan, it went into four levels.
And then these four, one of them is not Nilus.
Right. Which means the level of Gan, which is Torah, Chachma, goes into Mitzrayim.
It says the whole Mitzrayim was fed from Nile.
Yeah. Well, that was Saint Yaakov Avini. When he gave the bracha, when he came to Mitzrayim.
Right.
That whenever power came to the river, it overflowed.
But it's not that all the Chachma went in just to the Nile. It went into, only a quarter of it went into the Nile.
Yeah, but this came straight into the land of Mitzrayim. The Nile was in the middle of Mitzrayim.
That's why they were the Chachma of the whole Olam, Mitzrayim.
Right.
So what happened?
Now it's the opposite.
Why did the
Chochmah of Atzilus. Chochmah of
They dried it up.
Hashem dried it up. Lost the Lavi, there's not going to be any Chochmah there anymore. Now there isn't two either. But it's not going to be any Gili of Elokus there. He says, why? Okay.